Alrighty, mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, thanks. What's up, Wild Boy? Looking at Amazon, I think we got more market fall today. I think so too, but Amazon's been one that I think like it's had like 9 days red in a row. People on YouTube. Wait, do we not have any gappers today? I don't have any gappers over a million volume. Morning people on YouTube. Idol, Michael, Jim, what's up? J Hard, Romsey, Alexander, what up, what up? What the heck? Crypto Willa as well, Chicago. Joe, what's up, man? People on TikTok, good morning. Let's get it. Fry, what's up? I'm present as usual. Let's learn. Nice, man. Amir's Morad, bro, what's up? That's so I saw the whole crash yesterday. I didn't trade anything, or not crash, but big pullback. I'm kind of quickly looking at Tesla and Spy, and they both look identical. Some of you guys are calling out a couple of stocks. Comms, VREX, AFIB. Well, I had some on my gappers, but just not good volume. Like I see CMRX. Yeah, not the best. VREX, I got VREX. But Tesla and Spy look very similar, and I do agree with Wildboy that we could see more downfall today. Morning, Sergio. This is gonna be a killer day. It looks pretty slow right now, but hopefully we get something. Tesla, Tesla. If I zoom out on the bigger chart frame, we had that rising wedge that I've been calling out. We finally broke out of it. Kind of coincidence with the news, right? But break out of this. The levels that I'm watching is the one where it stopped at yesterday, 213. 213.50s exactly. So it kind of bounced there. So I'm looking to see if we pop up to 213.50s on Tesla and then kind of reject it. And honestly, I don't know. I mean, if the market is really heavy today, I could see Tesla pull down to new lows, 203, and then SPY. What is his low on SPY? The 340s, right? 348, yeah. I don't think SPY could drop to 340s today, but it could definitely drop some. But it's pretty similar on SPY. So I got on Tesla. I want to see if we try to pop up to 213.50s. If we pop even higher, 217.50s, then maybe that's the place to go short. And then on SPY, kind of same setup. You guys can see it right here. So there's a little pop. There's a little pop. Retest that. Let's see if we go down. Retest this. Let's see if we go down. This on SPY is 373.9. If we retest 373.9 and keep going down, that'll be the nice short. Unless we pop up on SPY a little bit more, and then I'm looking at 376-ish. 376 80s ish, and then see if we get that pop up that there, and then continue going down. So I'm gonna keep an eye on both of these stocks today just to see if we can catch some shorts. Hopefully it keeps dropping because I do have a little bit of a short bias on both of these stocks, and I don't want to start shorting them if they're just gonna retrace back up. But we'll see what happens. We'll see how they feel. As far as penny stocks, penny stocks, we got some that were called out. Morning Mason. Good morning Diddy on Tradecaster. Let me see. Some of you guys called those out. Yep. Let's go. Tech and Money. What's up? Idla. What's up? Clay McAllister. Clay McAllister. What's up? Cinder. Good morning. All right. So let me go over these few stocks and then see if any previous runners we had. So COMS. Oh, this is the one that's super cheap. Well, this one popped up to 10 cents again. The previous high on this one was 17. We do have a couple resistances, 11. What is this one right here at 13, and then all-time high is 17 cents. But I really hope this is not the best looking stock today, because I don't want to trade and make my money off a 10-cent stock. You know, it's kind of hard to gauge how many shares I need to take. I kind of want to say this is the one that I took like 40, 50,000 shares last time, which is pretty hard, but we'll see. VRAX. This one's better. VRAX popped up to 265. Let me see what the daily looks like. So, created kind of a bottom down there. $1.03 was our low. 265 popping back up right now. 265. I could see why it stopped there. Next resistance after 265, you could start looking up higher here, as in 316, 330s, and then you got that big spike there at 378. Wait, is my face on the other side of the? No, it's not. Morning, Ape Trades. Morning, John. John, they left you by yourself again, bro. But I do like your, I think it was a SPY one. I kind of went over SPY just now, what my thoughts were too, so I'll go over that towards the market open as well for everybody that wants to keep an eye on Tesla and SPY and those. So VRAX is okay. Comms is okay. Not a huge fan of comms, but if it's the only stock that's going to be going up, then maybe we'll find some chase. AFIB is the next one, so there we go. This is AFIB. Guys, if you guys want to trade pre-market or want to look at stocks, go up in the morning in the Discord in the morning. John is in there chatting by himself today. He called that a nice trade on AFIB right here. High of 104 now. Let me delete some of these. So 104 high on this one. You do have kind of support down here, 97, but that's kind of high. And then next resistance on this one, I could see 120, which 200 moving average is at 123. So we'll see how this one decides to act. AFIB. So not liking the gappers, but after yesterday's SPY market dump, I wouldn't have expected much. Terrence, good morning. Ardal, what's the game plan today? Fine, trying to make some money. That's the game plan. Robin He, good morning. Robin Hey, Robin He. Yo, you need some likes? Awesome on TikTok. Hit the like button then. Spam it. Yeah, let me look at SPY real quick. And then CMRX is the last one that I have on my gappers, but too high, and it's already down to $2. Daily looks pretty beaten down as well. Not trying to open up. You do have some resistance here on the daily up 204. So if this one reclaims that resistance, then maybe, but the volume is not there. So game plan: if none of these penny stocks start moving at all, I'm gonna be looking at Tesla. So if you look at Tesla, I look at the 4 hours, 1 hour time frame. And so if I look at the bigger time frame on Tesla, you know, we had that rising wedge that I was calling out and then finally broke out, kind of coincidence with the news. But I got a couple of resistances on this one. Actually, I'm going to put SPY right here so you guys can see it as well. Ape Trace calling out Neuro, so I'll take a look at that one. So let me put the 1 hour, because these two look identical. Oh, frick. Because these two look identical. So right here, you guys can see we got a little bit of a spike down on Tesla to 213.50s. Spike down and a little bit of a touch, like that's the exact same one. If Tesla feels heavy and tries to pop it all to 213.50s, that might be a short. 213.50s down might be a short. Now, if this thing tries to bounce a little more and goes up to 217.50s, kind of all of this area up here and that pre-market high there, 217.50s, there will be the second short. I think as long as it's heavy, if you're looking for shorts, the first entry could be 213, or the second one could be 217.50s. Same thing with SPY. You know, SPY got the same thing, kind of like a double bottom right there at 273. So 273, we just absolutely failed right through it. Now if SPY pops up to 273.9, 274 almost, that might be the place to take a short on SPY and see if this thing wants to keep dumping. Tesla is right over high of low of alt of 52-week low or whatever this is, which is that 200s. So Tesla, if it really falls, this thing could go down to 200 today, tomorrow, 2 days, 3 days maybe. SPY, I don't think it can hit a new 52-week low in a day or two, but I think we might be heading down there because this one is about $20 off, 348 right now, and we're at 370, $30 off. So I don't think we can go down there today, but I do think this market finally made the turn going down again. Even if SPY pops up even higher and kind of retests the top of those rising wedges, we might get those retests up there pretty high and then play him short again. Alright, so let's see Neuro. Ape Trades was calling out Neuro. Somebody said they're investing for long term and you have no losses. What the heck did you invest long term? SQQQ, inverse ETFs? Neuro high of 202, kind of $2 right there. Did not hold $2. Daily on this one, next resistance could be 225s. That's what I'm seeing. Blair just called out a pivot at 188. I see that. I see 180, 190 on the daily as well. So 180, 190 would, 188, 189, 190 would be good. So this one definitely gonna keep on watch as well. I think it had news just now, right? I do like that 188 one, even slightly low. Well, I'll put it at 189, but I could see maybe 186, and then anticipate the break up to $2. So we got 3 minutes left till market opens. Eric Bautista, what's up, man? It's Thirsty Thursday. Let's get it. Oh, I remember Neuro. Ran around 2 years ago. I do remember Neuro as well. Let's go Tesla, SPY, Nvidia, Netflix, LOL. No small caps look interesting. Neuro's okay, yeah. VRX is okay. After that, I'm not really interested on AFIB or on comms or on CMRX. I really don't think any of those are gonna do anything. So we'll keep an eye on momentum gapper, but if not, then that's what we're gonna do. Michael, VRX feels like it's gonna go at the open. Kind of, yeah, too. Neuro could also do it too. Alright guys, thank you for everybody watching on YouTube. Make sure you guys hit the like button now early on before we start trading, before you get distracted, so more people come in the meantime. People on TikTok, I guess you guys can hit the like button too. Spam it. It's so much easier to hit the like button on TikTok. And let's see what we can do today. Penny stocks are kind of slow, so I'm going to keep an eye on the large caps. Neuro breaking out of this 202, so unfortunate. But I'm going to drop down my Tesla and my SPY time frames to a little bit lower, maybe the 1 minute, the 5 minutes, and see if we get that pop up to that 1350s on Tesla, 217s, or 273.9 on SPY. HUD might be a good mid cap play today. Why is that? Let me see. So this one actually had a decent run not too long ago. Made higher highs, flat top, broke out, came back down. It looks to me like it's actually going back in there, not retesting it, but actually going back under that flat top, which the flat top is around 1160s. Oh, which is actually where this line is right here. So if HUD stays under 1166-ish, 1160s, I could see this thing drop, and if it stays over, this thing could pop up again just by looking at the daily, but that looks a little tough there. We got 30 seconds till market opens. I wish Neuro would pull back, so if Neuro pulled back, maybe that's one to take a trade, but that one kind of just popped up, so I want to see real volume on that one. Other than that, VREX might be the one that goes at open, which I'm not that excited about either. But let's see, market opens here in 10 seconds, guys. So we're going to stay calm. A5B actually had a little bit of a green candle down there, kind of trying to get back to VWAP, so we'll see how that one does. VREX, whoever's calling it out of the open, might be right here. This thing's trying to go. Already looking heavy. So we're going to keep an eye on SPY, going to keep an eye on Tesla today. Looks like they're both already trying to dump even more. I do have one put open on SPY that I opened for like December, but it's up like 60%. But that's one that I paid a lot for it too. VREX pushing down, Neuro kind of holding up. Neuro actually trying to go back up to high. I think Neuro's gonna, oh, maybe not. Quick rejection off those highs up there. Which tells me two things, that a lot of buyers actually were watching Neuro because the way it bounced off of here looked pretty strong, but then it quickly rejected up here as well. So also telling me a lot of shorts in this one again. Do I ever short? I cannot short, no. FL, somebody calling it FLME. What is this? It's already halted. Neuro, let's see if we get that dip down to that 188, 189. As long as volume decreases and we pull back there, it might be a good trade, but let's see how this one acts. VREX pulling down. Tesla actually ripping up to that level, so I'm going to quickly look at Tesla in a little bit. Neuro actually is looking pretty good, but not pulling enough for me to take a trade on it. And this one might even just go and hit a new high here. Yep, Neuro's about to hit a new high. So Tesla getting over that 213, but I could still see this one turning back around. I don't know if that 213 will be the resistance or closer to 214 with that little bit of a spike, but let me look at it. Neuro hit a high and trying to flush. What's up, the Awakened One? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. No trades yet. Market looks pretty dead today, so I have not taken a trade, and honestly, I don't know what I'm going to take a trade on. I don't even want to say anymore that I'm not going to. It might be a no trade day because every time I say that, I always take a trade no matter what. But I am watching Tesla kind of rip through that 213, so I wasn't going to short it that early on. So I want to see if it pulls up to that 17 level. Neuro, you know, that's a big rejection up there, Blair, but I could still see that one, that 188, 189 holding, but not something I'm going to be super confident in and take a big size down there, but could still be a nice little bounce for Neuro. Any of you guys trading large caps today? What are you guys looking at? There's the pop down on Neuro. Could have taken a small ad there, but I don't really feel comfortable here. Unless I get another kind of double bottom down there with not super high volume, I might take it, but I'm going to keep an eye here. Blair also didn't take it. That's good. Not saying that it won't work, but yeah. And honestly, the volume on the push up this one. Look at those green candles on the 5. I know it's pre-market, but still iffy volume compared to this red volume. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. AFIB is actually coming back a little bit, so I am gonna keep an eye on AFIB. AFIB, guys. AFIB now. I could be looking for a 5-minute flag on this one. I got that flat top at 90, 97. Looking for dips on this one. Could be down to 88. A little bit of a downtrend as well. This one could be looking for highs already. You should know that all those prayers are gone. 97 is a nice little pivot on this one, but I do want to see the pullback here. I don't really want this one to go without me. You can see sellers are going to be up there at 97, or at least buyers are selling their position at 97 because this little flat top there. And that was also a little flat top on the daily, but if I get a pullback on this one, I'll be in on this one. I threw my order down there on the bid, but I no fill. So I jumped in small share size, have an order on the bid to see if this thing pulls down a tiny bit and gets me filled. But this might be one that goes without me, and I just take these small runners up there. Oh wow, what kind of fill was that? This is why I hate some of these lower ones. Okay, if I get the bigger ad on this one down here, I will jump in on it. So I'm watching for the pullback on this one. I'm watching for the pullback on this one. I was up like 20, 30 bucks and I closed it and it put me out at $30 negative, so. But if this one closes pretty high, the 5-minute is not the best, the timing is not the best. We still have to wait another 2 minutes on this one. And it's gonna go. It's trying to hit a new high. 15 seconds left here. We could get a little micro pullback to 97 and explode to high of days. Holding $1. Try to hold $1 on this one. Oh, got a big stuff there. Got a big stuff to push it right back down under 97. I don't like it. It's not a flag yet. Dip down to the open would be nice. Okay, okay. What is the stock? This one is AFIB. I took one trade. It looked like I was up for a second. Tried closing it. Got pretty bad slippage, so I was lost 33 bucks. But today is a pretty slow day so far, so I'm being patient. I want to see if this one closes here though, and then gives me a nice 5-minute flag down here. Maybe down to VWAP, down to. I don't think I can get a retest of this trend line anymore, but it also to me looks like it's getting stuffed up here, so I might have to chase this one for a high of day, but I don't really want to. 15 seconds left here. 97 is a place to close above and see if we get a slight pullback micro dip on this one. 10 seconds left. Volume is still healthy. That red candle still had the lowest volume all of these candles has had. But I guess this one has, nope, under 97 still. Neuro is at 189 area. Yeah, this is stuffed on the 5. It could still be a good dip, but Neuro actually still holding over here. You can see people are seeing that same pivot. This would have been nice here. I see VRAX popping back up a little bit. I do like this Neuro pivot though. I want to see if I can get some ads on this one. Pretty low here. So that AFIB completely turned around. This one is dropping volume here. I threw an order down there, no fill. I don't usually take limits, but when I don't get the dip that I want, I don't really want to chase it high. I think I see another downtrend here on Neuro, kind of like that. So let's see if we get out of this downtrend, good volume. And this one tries to make the squeeze over VWAP, reclaim VWAP, and then maybe a new high of day. So my thought on Neuro is we have to hold 189, get on the other side of this downtrend, and then see if we could potentially take a trade here, up to reclaim VWAP, and then up to a new high. So that is my plan on Neuro. AFIB, tried it, didn't want to go, completely returned, flush down. And this one, looking at the 5-minute stuff on the first candle, allowed me to not take that flush there. So I avoided that one pretty good there. Neuro, I'd really like volume to pick up here. We're trying to get out of this downtrend here. You know, here's where I could start looking for some dips. See, this lack of volume makes me not want to take trades market right now. Okay, so I got filled there. Let's see if buyers step back in on this one and push it back up. Pretty heavy. Watching. This is going to flush. I couldn't risk that one, so another loss there. It's pulling back too aggressively. Quick stop out. Oh, Tesla actually going up to that 217.58s. So 2 red trades so far, but I'm only down 200. You know, I'm very okay with that. And that, I stopped out right there, instant flush there, so I'm out of that one. Well, you could tell today was not going to be a good day. Not that I'm forcing trades, because I still think I took decent trades. But it just looked like a tough day today. Everybody asking what I'm trading. I'm trading stocks. Doesn't move yet, but some volume on WetG. Oh, WetG actually doesn't look bad. I could see it try to hit 150 today. Era of potential. You know, today is really slow, guys. So, Arab 199 never got $2, but this one's also one that I don't understand. If you look at the daily on this thing has been flying through the 200 moving average, keeps going higher, keeps pulling up higher, and the volume every single day on this stock is absolute garbage. How? Look at this. This is all holding 200 moving average. This is all past 200 moving average. This is squeezing to the 200 moving average, and look at this volume. Terrible stock. Tesla, I am looking for a short on Tesla up here. This is that level I was watching, 217.50s. SPY is bouncing back a little bit. VRAX kind of holding VWAP, so let's see if that one pops up again. What do I think of sells? Sells okay, actually, not bad. Looks like we already tried to make a squeeze and couldn't get a new high. Today might be one of the... Kevin, there you are, Kevin. Man, I hadn't seen you in such a long time. How are you, Kevin? I hadn't heard from you in a long time, unless you were here and weren't chatting. But what's up, Kevin? Something failed. Right. VRAX actually is kind of holding still. I'm red on the day, but I've had, I think 7 green days in a row so far, and today by far is even the smallest of all of those, whether it was green or red, and currently red. But market just opened, so we could find somewhere place and get that back and be green today. Hopefully we get something though, otherwise I'm not really gonna take anything here. Everybody on YouTube, anybody here for the first time watching? I always like to ask that. PRVV. Anybody here for the first time? You caught me on a red day. So far, market just opened, but so far red day, pretty slow volume. I guess you didn't catch me on a red day. You caught me on probably one of the slowest dates we've seen in the market. PRVV has a previous high of 792 on the daily. $8 on the daily as well. This one also looks good. And where's the volume on this one? Oh, you are coming up tonight, Ty? Awesome. What time are you going to be here? Snowa? Snowa popping back up again? Kevin on YouTube, what you got, man? No, Sniper Trades, you've missed absolutely nothing, bro. The only thing you missed is opportunities to lose money. Let's look at FRZA. That was another one that we're trading yesterday. That's probably more of a short trade. Yeah, I see that. All right, just let me know. Let's get it. Juan. Apple pulling down. Apple put. Eric been making his money on puts recently. Bro, what is this? Like, VRAX down, AFIB down, Neuro down, COMS down, CMRX down. PRBB kind of holding. Sells. Let me look at sells. Sells tried it already. I think this one already tried it and pulling back. You could find a little double bottom down here at that 57-ish, but Wedgie also super low volume. Look at time and sells. It's like frozen red right now. Tesla, it did pull up to kind of one of my levels. I was saying 217.50s, I think. 217.58 and pulled up to 217.30s. Turned back around a little bit, so I didn't get the short up there. Juan, please check VRM. Nothing I like on VRM. AFIB absolutely getting destroyed. I got a question for some of you guys that are short specialist people. So a lot of times people say you can't short anything under $1, right? Is there brokers that let you short anything under $1? Like, is there brokers that actually let you short things under $1? Because explain to me how this happens, Explain to me how this happens. We didn't even hit $1, and this thing felt so heavy, and now it's full short territory, like straight down territory. I really think the people that short are the people that have been trading the markets for such a long time, and the people that have the real money, and the people that know exactly what they're doing. Because most beginners start off going long, right? And most intermediate people keep going long. Most profitable traders probably go long. But how is it that all these people going long can't make the stocks keep going up and up and up or break out and stuff? It's probably because shorts are so aggressive, and it's people that really know what they're doing. That I can buy 5,000 shares, 10,000 shares. You guys can buy 100, 500, 1,000, 2,000 through here. Combined, we put 20, 50,000 shares, and some guy who knows what they're doing short has got an order there for 100,000 shares short. I don't know. Yeah, so Trade Zero can only short anything above $1. You think drops like that? I wouldn't think so though. Like, if you had this company for a long time and then out of nowhere today it pops, like I wouldn't think you're selling right under $1. And especially because it's people that are probably not watching the market. Like they're probably like, oh my gosh, my position's up today, let me sell it. So they're selling at a random time, right? They're selling at like a random. But if you look here on this one, look on the daily, I see a flat top at 97. Look today, a little flat top there, 97, breaks out of 97, tucks back under 97, and then today again pushes up right up to 97. So it's like exactly to the penny 97 cents where it's getting stuck. So I don't think that's a coincidence of people pulling up their phone and saying, "Oh, I'm up on this position that I just bag held for 5 years. Let me sell it now." I think somebody's knowing that daily pivot, this kind of flat top here, low, high, lower high, boom. I don't know. I don't know. It makes me think all these things. To really understand the market, you got to understand what it does and why it does it. So I don't know. Yeah, and I've been wanting to short. My only problem is I need to open another account, and I would have to put another 20, at least 30K in, which I could do, but I was really looking to see if the market wanted to just drop like crazy and be able to put some of that long term. But I might just do both. I'm just kind of just holding off for a little bit. Guardian lets you trade under $1. I think I was leaning a lot towards Trade Zero, but Guardian might be another pretty good short broker. People are waiting for months to sell. Morning, morning, Raphael, what's up, man? Raphael is a short specialist. Yeah, Orchid. I mean, that makes sense. I could see things like that working. I'm not saying you're wrong. I know a lot of these things. People bag held them for a while, and at the second they try to pop up or anything like that, they could start selling their position at a break even, at a loss, tiny loss, or even a gain at that point. But I do agree with you. The locates are extremely expensive. Dude, you'd be surprised though. The people that short, man, these people pay 5K of locates and like nothing, and they make it back in the trade. That's how confident they are. They pay anywhere from a couple thousands to big big amounts just on the locates just to find the shares. It's crazy. But everything is absolutely dropping today. Go buy Modern Warfare 2. I played it some yesterday again. That game, I was raging more in Modern Warfare 2 than I was raging trading stocks. I'm not kidding, guys. I was getting so mad. No, actually, not yesterday. I was getting so mad like 2 days ago, 3 days ago on Modern Warfare. Bro, have y'all seen who in here plays Modern Warfare? I'm sorry, today's a boring day, guys. The market's boring. I don't control the market. I trade what it gives me, and if it doesn't give me anything, I'm gonna sit here. You guys know, for those of you guys that have been trading with me for a long time, I usually always take a trade, and at least I'm usually up either a couple hundred, down a couple hundred. So the fact that today I'm barely down 200, and that's the most I have taken, definitely shows that today's market is pretty slow. But I think I'm still up 2K on the week, so I'm not gonna force anything. It's a decent week already. Okay, so that's what I was getting to, Chicago. Have you checked out Lucid? I have not. When I first started playing that game, you get that M4 gun, and I just could not kill people with that gun. And then I started picking up people's guns, and I picked up like the MP5, and I picked up other guns and stuff, and like I started just shredding people, and I was like, oh my gosh, maybe it was that stupid gun. I want to see what my put is up on Spy. Dude, holy crap. My put is up 80% on it. Holy crap. Dude, meta is just like free falling. Meta just has no support, dude. The cast off 7.6. I have like none unlocked still. I haven't been playing much. Hood. I think somebody mentioned Hood earlier as a short. As a matter of fact, this one had a pretty decent flag up here. I did not expect Hood to have a flag. I don't know how Rome C. I don't know how Rome C called out Hood earlier in the day, and then this one actually is the only one going up. Low kits are expensive, but you make it back. I was with Cobra Interactive Brokers and ended up with Trade Zero, by far the best charting. All of them have hard to borrow shares. DBGI, Juan DBGI. DBGI. This one also looking for 10 cents. What is up with 10 cents recently? This one had a nice flag here down there. I wouldn't have seen it. I would have not looked at the stock and still thought it was low volume. But I guess it's looking for 10 cents. I don't think I can look at 10 cents like I look at a dollar. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, let's just get a dollar on the stock. But 10 cents? I don't know about that. And I'd literally have to take like 100,000 shares to get a penny per share. Jeez. Tesla short again. You know, SPY is dumping and Tesla's actually holding. Lace potential. Lace also has potential. 337 high. Kind of a double top right now. Oh my gosh, bro. See, the problem is some of these plays look good. You just cannot take size. You know, if I buy right here where it's literally telling me the price is 331, I guarantee you if I buy, I'm gonna get 330. That I would have gotten that fill 333. I guarantee you if I would have bought 331, I would have gotten that fill 333. And then I'd need somebody else to come in the stock and actually pump it up or buy into it for me to get out of a winning trade or break even trade, which then I'm also gonna get slippage on the way out. So that's just tough. When you see these things like this, that's just tough. Look, this candle here has 7,000 volume. This candle here has 2,000 volume, 6,000 volume, 24,000 volume. I can't take 5K shares on that. I'd literally move the stock myself. I can't do it. Well, it's not even the limit order. The fact is, if I jump in with a limit order, I still need somebody else to come in here and buy the stock. And if it's a $7,000 volume, a 7,000 share volume stock right now, this is 15, this is 7, that's 2. I'm buying half of that, so I would need somebody else to come in here and buy the other half for the stock to open up. But DBGI actually doesn't look bad. On this pullback, DBGI doesn't look bad. Dumb stock. Honestly, guys, I do not like anything today. I honestly do not like anything today. Let me see. I think I'm down 200, maybe a little bit over 200. No, honestly, today might actually be the, well, not even the no trade day because I already took a trade, but today might actually be the slowest day I have ever seen. I'm down 217, and you know, to me, it's like 217. That's straight up just giving money away. Um, PRVV, I just looked at it again. Low volume. I trust me, guys, when I'm saying this myself and me myself not take a trade, that means that I really don't like anything with volume. I'd really need something to move with volume for me to take a trade. PRVB, look at this thing again. 14,000 shares, 25,000 shares, 13, 23, 11, 40. You know, that's really low volume. I can't take trades on that. You can. You know, I'm pretty consistent and picky on my trades, and that's what helps me have such a high win rate. My my pickiness of trades. I'm not a person that's going to come out here and literally try every single dip that I see, every single flag that I see. So just unfortunate today. I'm still up 2 grand on the week, which is 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then today red. Um, do I usually play breakouts? No, not necessarily a breakout. I'll play anything that wants to break out, anything anticipating a breakout, but definitely with good volume. So, hey, easy money. That's a nice red day, man. After your big old win streak, that's a nice red day. Um, I don't necessarily play breakouts. I've been buying dips and 5-minute flags and 1-minute flags a lot more recently, and honestly, it's been helping me a lot. And honestly, I really like it more than breakouts. Actually, I don't like it more than breakouts, but I can easily scale up those dips a lot more than breakouts. Let me just show you one, for example, Snowa, right? This was one yesterday. Not necessarily a breakout trade, not necessarily a breakout trade, but stock is highs of 335, right? And we start getting this volume, and then look at the difference in volume. Today, I don't think I named anything over 50,000 share of volume, right? But look at Snowa yesterday when I was starting to trade it. 200,000, 260, 334, 800,000, 700,000, you know, 500,000, 200,000, 150,000. Like the least candle here is probably this one here with 150,000. That's very low volume on this stock, but that's still a lot of volume. I could easily take 10, 20, 30, 40,000 shares on a stock like this and really make good money, right? So I'm waiting for that push up. This isn't really a breakout. It's not breaking out. It's not squeezing anywhere, but I'm trying to get that dip to anticipate the big squeeze and then continuation on a stock like this, right? Or just a nice little pop, get the flag, try to get the dip, and then the next leg up. So this one, I took a trade on this one. I don't know if you were here or not yesterday. I took a trade, like, nailed this dip here, and then I nailed this dip here. This one I got stopped out pretty early. I made like 150. This one I jumped in here, almost 10k shares I think, and at the top of the scan I was up $1,000. And then I think I closed it for like 700 on the red candle down, but just kind of like this, you know. So not necessarily breakouts, but just anything with volume that I can get some dips in. VRAX. VRAX, I still got a downturn on this one. SPY is still dropping and Tesla is still kind of flagging, but I don't know if that's a bull flag or that's just a lot of sellers up there and the thing's going to turn back around. Orchid is up 217 today. That's probably all I do. Not nearly as good as the 3K I made yesterday. Yeah, I wish we had some action today. You're right. What I consider an A+ setup, stock has an obvious target to my left. You know, it's either a higher day of today, of yesterday, of, you know, a month ago or something like that. Somebody said, respect, you're a great trader. Are you live? I don't know if this is pre-recorded. No, this is live, man. This is live. The market is live right now, and this is what I'm trading. I have an obvious target. I have a nice push with volume. I have a nice pullback with low volume to a support, to a daily level, to, you know, a key level, you know, anything like that. That would be a quality A setup. VRAX, I'm watching VRAX right now. So Michael is going to take a week for vacation. Awesome, man. You have a good one. First time in here for me. Audio is very low. You might be able to bump me up on your side. I don't think my audio is low. Can I join live for choppy market knowledge? Well, that's what you're doing, man. His downtrend is probably this one. Am I right or am I wrong, Noe Knox? I had the bigger time frame downtrend, or the bigger one like that, so just to keep an eye on that one. But, you know, I do see the downtrend down here. I could take some ads down here and anticipate the touch of my downtrend, which is where I probably would think shorts would be, so maybe. Hey from South Africa, bud. What's up, man? Hood? What is Hood doing? I put my mic a little bit closer to my face, see if that helps. Man, Hood is somewhat strong today. Why? Although it just hit a daily double top at 12:35, so I would not be surprised if Hood is done for the day. Or maybe if you get back to that level, then maybe see if you break out of it and have a nice little run again, and then you can expect this thing to keep going up. VRX is actually still going, so let me go back to VRX and see if we can make some money back. VRX having nice green candles here. This is good volume, right? This is one that I'm interested in. I do see a little bit of resistance that we had to get over 231. What the heck? So I want to see if we get back to that level and I can take an ad down there. Definitely getting stuffed. Definitely feeling heavy here. Tesla absolutely just ripped out of that flag. Rig. Somebody mentioning rig. Let me put rig over here. Oh, rig looks actually pretty good. Is this good volume? It's okay volume. What's the high on rig? 398. So rig looking for $4 and VRX still opening up. So now we got two little stocks that we could keep an eye on. Oh, that's why Hood is going up. Earnings, I guess. This is ASMR for traders. Yes, I do go live every day, weekdays, Monday through Friday. Trap Thursday, don't forget. Dude, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. VRX actually looking a little bit better right now. So this is the pulls that I start looking. This is kind of a flag pull. Now I'm looking for the flag here. How low are we going to drop? Do I get a retest of VWAP? Do I get a retest of 231 down here? How low is this going to go for us to get in a nice entry? And potentially start looking for 250 as first target, and then see if we get a nice pop up to 260. This is the first minute of a new 5-minute candle, so I don't want it to keep doing this though. I want this thing to pull back. Hood is 1 to 2 quarters away from starting to make money. CBAS 231, that's kind of the level that I had that I was trying to get into, but if this gets stuffed and flushed on and pulls down to 231, I'd be a little bit more careful there. I was kind of wanting to just kind of, okay, nice little turnaround, nice 231, and then boom, not boom, get flushed on and then all the way down. Here I could take another retest of VWAP, but that's about it. That's the only thing. Sellers walking up to ask. It's at 244. There was a big wall at 244. A lot of selling pressure here. Let's see if we get that dip down to VWAP maybe. Low volume on this candle here. Oh, not done yet though. There's a lot of sellers just came in there. Took a starter there. I want to see the retest down here. This is where I want to take the bigger ad if I get a slight pullback to that retest, downtrend retest. Down here, looking for the lower ad, looking for the lower ad. Add it. Let's see if we get the bounce. There's the bounce. Let's see if this wants to retrace up. Oh, got a little heavy there. Got really heavy there actually. But this is still a retested downtrend, so I'm still holding. 15 seconds left on this candle. I do want to see this one pop up again after holding this VWAP retest of downtrend. I want to see this one firm up here and then see if we get a nice little pop again. I think I was up 100 and something at one point, but that's okay. Low volume pullback. Let's see if we hold that kind of that 238 level there. There's another pop there. Can I sell at the top a little bit ish? Not liking this pull away here. There it goes. That's real volume. Now I think this one can pop up. Get that wall out of the way here. 240s. 240 wall, get it out of the way. 70 there. Keeps restacking, so I'm going to be careful. Yep, restacked again. Here it goes again. 239. 240 is where it's stacking at. Here's 240 again. Look, 250 orders there. 230 there. 230 still. 230 still. 250 now. 260. I'm going to descale, not break in. 240. 300 there. I'm going to descale even more. That's so stupid, man. I'm out. I'm just watching now. It did not break and actually got heavier, so if it gives me a flash down, I might add lower again, but that wall was not breaking. And honestly, that 5-minute candle honestly kind of closed a little stuffed. I can tell buyers are strong on this one too, but that wall just did not chip at all. If anything, it kept getting bigger, 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 and so I got out of it. What ticker is this? I'm currently looking at VRAX. Harder to find people that know what we know. That's just facts. Vegas trader here. Awesome. Okay, do we get another pop down on this one? Do I want to take another ad lower on this one, or is this one just going to flush? I could just take a nice little flash down here if I get it, but didn't trust that big flush, but I took small ad there. I didn't trust it, so I took a small ad. You know, today is not the day to go big share size, so this thing still has 30 seconds left to close. I want to see if it just reclaims it and pops right back to VWAP. Kind of like that, so let's see if we close over VWAP though and then get back up to that 240 wall. Right here, 12 seconds left on this candle, 10 seconds left. I want to see this hold VWAP on this candle and then the next candle start pushing back up. I have 2,000 shares left on this play and I got a pretty low ad, so I want to see if it closes here and then this candle starts squeezing. There we go, like that. I want to do this on this one. I'm just going to do this on this one. If I get stopped out, that's fine with me. I might take some off if I get another pop, but I didn't really trust this one. Look at that wall again at 239. 166 on the ask. 170 on the ask. It just gets bigger and bigger. If we get a good surge of buyers, this one could have a nice squeeze through here. There's a 240 again, 239, crack, 240. Here's a 240 again. 100 there. A lot of buy orders this time. There we go. 241 next wall. 200 more on the ask. Holy crap. This one is struggling. This one is struggling. I'm gonna. I fully got out of this one. This one is so dumb. So I just, Rosendo, you picked the perfect day to sleep in, bro. I wish I could go back and sleep. I wish I would have stayed asleep today. I'm red, but this kind of helps a little bit, I guess. I'm making burger money, as FOMO Sapien likes to call it here. Burger money. I'm making Jack in the Box dinner money here, so nothing too impressing. I'm kind of getting a little headache too. Oh my gosh, again, dude. Look at this. I am exactly $100 bet on the day. But yesterday 400, day before that 850, Monday 950, Friday 560, Thursday 750, Wednesday 45 bucks. $100 isn't doing anything for today. and I did the right thing again. Look at that. Look at that. I'm curious how you use the 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart gives me the bigger picture on the stock. If I'm telling you Trap Thursday, what's my broker? TD Ameritrade. So if the 5-minute looks pretty extended, I took a trade on AFIB here. But if the 5-minute is really extended or is getting it's creating like an inverse hammer, I'll explain that in a second, Sergio. If it's like Tesla squeezing again, I see that. But if the 5 is super extended, I won't look for a dip. But for example, this one started opening up. That's a nice candle. Now this is back in time, so I'm gonna have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the last 5-minute candle of this time frame. That means this 1-minute candle is the first one in this 1-minute candle. So if you picture the chart, this made a nice candle like that, and then the next minute candle started popping up. Now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was the last 5-minute candle on this one, and it was getting stuffed. So this thing opened up and pulled down. So what that looks like on the 5-minute is you get a candle that looks like this, which is this one right here, and then you get that second candle that looks like this on the 5-minute. Right? This is the wick of the candle. That's the wick of the candle. So if the 5-minute looks strong like this, and then the 5-minute puts in a high, which is this, and then tucks back down, that 5-minute candle looks like this one, kind of like this one, and then at that point, I don't like, right? I don't like that pullback on the next one because we already got stuffed on the 5. It looks good on the one. You're like, okay, this is a flag, but the 5 is extended. If the 5 would have been like this, you know, then I would take another pullback on the next 5-minute candle down here, and then get that next leg up because this one did not get stuffed. It's a healthy candle. And so therefore I jumped in on this trade like up here, but after that I didn't buy this dip here, this 1-minute flag dip here, because I saw the stuff there and the 5-minute was getting stuffed. So I definitely didn't take that. When I say restacking on the ask, I say that the ask is getting bigger again. So for example, on this one, VRAX, I was kind of calling it out, and oh, pardon me. Somebody is calling PRBB. Oh, PRBB broke that 806 high. Restacking. You guys, all my live trading videos go back on YouTube. You guys go back and watch this video and watch the restacking on VRAX when I was in that trade. It helps a lot, guys. I mean, I keep them up for you guys. You guys definitely go back and watch my live trade videos again, and then watch how I'm seeing these things. I jumped in on the stock. 239, 240 was a wall right here. 239, 240 was a wall. When I say restacking is there's a certain number on the ask, like right here, for example. It's going to be hard to explain it because they move so fast, but I can see them, but by the time I see them and explain them, they're already gone, and you won't know what I'm talking about. So, for example, this one at 239, there was, let's say, 50 orders. 241, there was 50 orders. And then stock goes up to there and tries to break 241. But instead of those 50 orders getting taken down by buyers from 50 to 40 to 30 to 20 to 10 to 0, boom, next level, right? You need to take all of those walls out for you to go to the next level, and the stock keeps going up. That's how it works. But if that order goes from 50 and the stock is trying to push up, the orders pending goes from 50 to 60 to 70 to 80 to 90 to 100, that means that there's more orders stacking, restacking on there, that buyers now need to take more orders out to be able to get that stock to go up. So if I'm in a stock and it goes from 50 to 30 to 40, boom, back up to 60, okay, 30, 40, boom, back up to 60, 30, 40, boom, back up to 60. That's just telling me a lot of shorts are in there, and they're restacking that wall there to keep it strong and not, basically not break out. So now, if you like those explanations, hit the like button on YouTube. Please hit the like button on YouTube. Comment down below, or I guess that's on my recaps. You guys leave comments anyway, so maybe it promotes it to more people or not. And you guys, I do all this for free. Please go watch my recaps. Please go hit thumbs up on my recaps. Please go comment on my recaps. That's all I ask for. I'm giving you guys so much knowledge here. You guys learn a lot, so all I ask is for support back. Learning more from Juan than any professor in college. Yeah. So that's all in the course, Sergio. That's all in the course. Tesla is looking for 221. Let me look at Tesla. So I was ish right about my level of 217.50s on Tesla. You know, kind of got up there once, kind of got up there twice. You can see it's rejecting off of it. But, you know, it seems to be actually holding it. So Tesla might actually get a nice little bit of a leg. And honestly, if SPY gets another a day or two here of a nice little bounce back up, I think that's just a fake bounce, you know? I think that's just a bounce to go right back down. So, anyone looking at NRDS? NRDS doesn't look bad either. Super low volume. Rig was looking okay, absolutely flushed. Lace also looking okay-ish. DBGI, that's a stupid one I took. This I got caught in this, but luckily I super small size, $30 loss. PRVB kind of still trying to push. PRVB holding the 806. This one could have been one. 806 was the previous high on the day actually. This one should have been a trade. We should have been all over it, even though it's not opening up as much. 806 was exactly a daily pivot. You could have taken this flag here for the next leg up. So look at this one. Who asked? Who asked? Who asked? Who asked? Seabass. Seabass right here, right? That's a nice push up. Look how this candle's not hammered, invert hammer. Look how this candle's not invert hammer. I will take that next 5-minute dip right there. So that would be these kind of candles right here, because this one's not a hammer, not got stuffed. This one did not get stuffed. Tony, you were a nice trader in person, Juan. You deserve the best. Thank you, man. Thank you. Un saludo desde España. Desde España. Gracias, bro. Gracias. Lace new high day. Let me see that. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking at. VRAX actually popped back up. Sniper trades. Juan, I think we can better provide quality calls if we go use the alerts tab. You guys, if you guys want to use the alert tab on Tradecaster, you can make your calls there. For me, honestly, it's too much. Sniper trades, not that I can't do it, but it's too much for me to manage 3 chats, day trade, and then be posting calls. You know, so I probably can't use it as much as I probably would want to, but you guys definitely use it. If you guys see alerts on the chatter there, especially Sniper Trace, he loves sending his alerts, and they make money. So you guys check him out there. VRAX, again, could try another pop down here. Um, oh, wow. Seabass, or somebody was saying 231. Look at 231 hold on VRAX the whole time. We didn't even see it. It literally pulled down to 231 and held it. What's up, carnal? What's up, Ruben? Sergio going off to work. All right, man. You have a good a good day. Not a good trading day. A good day. You have a good day, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. Yo, bro, I'm new to trading. Do you have any apps that let me trade without using real money? Yeah. So the same one that I use, you can use fake money on this platform. It's called TD Ameritrade as a broker. You have to open a broker account, and then their platform is Think or Swim, and then you can use fake money on this one. Yeah, that's a good call, Sniper Trade, so they don't get lost in chat. Stanford saying VRX could just be a consolidation. I could see it too, between 230 and 240. So here's a little range box. See, if I wanted to take another trade on VRX right now, I would like this candle to close pretty high. If it closed over 241, that'd be better. But if this candle pulls all the way back down, this last 1 minute candle and closes down here, that'll make that 5 minute candle pretty what's it called? Inverted hammer, and then I really won't like that. Which right now I don't like it as much either. It's kind of flagging here with super low volume, but Tesla 5 minute flag. 5 minute flag on Tesla down to 216.85. Even this bottom tick, wow, all of these right here on the 5, it looks so clean. 216.50. Which one was I looking at? VRX, there it is. VRX, I don't know what the stock wants to do. It looks like it's got squeeze potential, but I'm just watching it for now. Just watching it for now. If you get a flash down, maybe another small add on this one, but the longer it stalls, the more iffy I get. So always readjust your downtrend too. I always do that. So now I got another downtrend because, you know, if you're like, well, we broke this downtrend over here, now it's going up. No, always draw another one, you know. So this is what I see right now. I could even draw it like this. It looks squeezy, but it's not showing more signs of squeezy. If we break 244, you'll take VRX. 241 is another level on VRX too. Here's another little push on VRX. It gets eaten up by sellers. Look at that. I actually like BA's move. Seems we'll test BA's. Boeing. We'll test. What did you say? 155. I could see that on Boeing as well. So Rome C. No, Robin He calling out. Boeing thinking could go up to 155. Looks pretty strong today. Had a strong day yesterday, and today's looking like it. The only thing I'd be looking for is to break yesterday's high of day, which is 153.59. So we're actually really close to it. You could take a trade on this one up to that level. I don't know if you're going to break high of day, but you might anticipate a touch, and then maybe that's where shorts are going to come back in. So you could see Boeing go up to that level. If you break that level, then look for a flag over that level. A flag over that level, and then take the next trade up. That's my uh it's my plan on Boeing. Just kind of looking at it right now. That trend on VRX goes even earlier. Like that. Pretty boring day. Juan Chase, can you do a video on identifying the 5 minute setups and how to profit from them? I probably can, but I feel like I cover them a lot on my recaps too. When I take a 5 minute flag, I'll cover it there. So next time I take a beautiful flag, I'll make it and cover it on that recap. I don't know that I want to make just a one video just for that. Oh, the uptrend, this one. There we go. HUD. HUD broke downtrend and flying. HUD, same thing as Boeing with HUD. HUD has a previous day, high day yesterday at 1236 on HUD. So kind of same thing. You could take a flag down here and see if you get that retest of that high, or if you break that high, look to see if you get a flag right over and see if you keep going up on that one. HUD is easy to borrow. If you want to short this thing, you'd have to short it right there at 1230, 1236, 38. Is that the previous high? 1236, yeah. And see if you get a rejection off of high days. PRVV again. PRVV is getting some momentum actually. PRVV actually doesn't look bad. Oh my god, Ape Traits. Are you beating people up already or no? Or are you still getting smacked around? 824 dip. Yeah, unless this makes this 1 minute, 2 minute flag here. Look at this super low volume now after that nice push. Could get another run, but today's a tough day. Today's a tough day. I'm not trusting anything. You get smacked around too, though. Look at Boeing. Already pushed up right up to that high day previously. HUD, kind of an uptrend on this one too. You could take a flag down to this uptrend and see if you get that next high of day. VRX is pushing again. Come on, VRX. Actually squeeze though. Gotta get out of this 240 level. Why are shorts shorting at 240? Why 240? Am I missing something super important at 240? Oh, I do see kind of a level on the daily 244. 242. I don't like VRX though. If you look at the 1 minute candles here, the green candles really low volume, and then once you get up to that 241, you get these red candles that are rejecting it with high volume. So this one right there rejects it, tucks it back under 241. That's high volume. This one right up to 241, it's a tiny candle, but that's high volume because it's defending that 241. And look at all these red candles here. These are all higher volume than the green candles, so I'm not liking that either. Orchid, yeah, it's not me, man. You got a message for me on TikTok. It's so hard to message people on TikTok too, guys. If you guys have questions, do not DM me on TikTok because sometimes I have to follow you back because uh, you have y'all's notifications thing to only accept messages from people you follow back, and I'm not following you random people to just DM you back. So short bias people are short on VRX. Short people on VRX are gonna be this 241. If we get out of them here, maybe 250. But right now, I don't understand why they're shorting. We broke downtrend. We're holding downtrend. I guess they just want this 240 level here to hold. So if I was short, I would not be shorting here. But I'm not a short specialist. Go ask Rafa. Gina, thank you. Learning a lot from you. Appreciate it, man. Work got canceled for you, bro. What the heck? That's the best day. BA, here goes. Tried it. Got the new high on BA. Oh, there's a little flag right up to highs. Could have taken that one. Stanford asking if anybody's short. Do you guys think this is a bounce short setup for on VRX? If you guys are short specialists, I don't think I have that many people that are short. I can think of Rafa on YouTube, John on TradeGaster, but some of the people that are full-time shorts, I don't think I have many on here. Oh wow, this PRBB 2-minute flag that I said low volume did hold up again. I just can't trust anything today, so. PRBB nonstop, also easy to borrow too. Another thing is this one, I don't think this one's quite a penny stock, so it doesn't behave like one, because it's been over the 200 moving average for a long time, and it just. Oh, nice, Sergio. Did anybody trade the announcement yesterday? Spy was all over the place. Who traded the announcement yesterday? You know, looking back at it, I wish I would have, because I saw some nice short setups, like just flags on Spy. You know, you get that nice push up and then boom, sell off. At that point, it's not going to go boom, 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 you know. So that next pop up, that could have been a short setup here, and then it does it again. Break a downtrend here and just free fell all the way down. So that was two little bit of a flags there that could have been nice. I saw a lot of people making crazy money with the what's called the out of the money options. If you were up here and you bought some of these 376s, 375s, 378s super cheap, then they would have been worth a lot by the end of that day. Somebody calling out ARCT. Yeah. Guys, don't get offended if I look at your stock and I say I don't like it at all. I just don't like it at all. I don't like the volume. I'm not going to trade it. I'm not going to risk more money. I just don't like it at all. You know, I guess I wasn't thinking of doing a no red November, but today's going to cancel that already. So out the window it goes. So out the window that goes. I don't even know that a recap would be worth it today, but I guess I'll do one real quick. Does anybody have any other questions? What time is it? 8, 9:30, 9:40. Been streaming for an hour. Took a 700 loss on Tesla short this morning. Dang it. Unfortunate. Chicago Sid. You'll get it back. You'll get it back, Chicago. You'll get it back. Chicago Trader on YouTube. Are you here today? How red today? Like $100 exactly. Chicago Trader on YouTube. Are you in here still this morning? Yeah, back to paper until Monday for me. Wild Boy also took a 1,700 loss on Tesla. Yeah, I just this morning few gappers and super low volume. I knew that right away and decided to play it pretty calm today. And I'm kind of glad I did because I mean I'm tiny red, but if it would have been a day that I take 10,000 shares on some of these plays, I could be down 400, 500 bucks on the day, which is just money at this point, money that I just straight up threw away because plays weren't the best. Which one was it that I lost money on? A5B was one, but there was one that oh, Neuro. Yeah, 150 on Neuro. Oh, how are you doing, Chicago Trader? I know you said you had a tough day yesterday, so just asking how you're doing today. Yeah, this is super small red day for me, so. Do I ever come back for Power Hour? I do when the market is hot, but we literally haven't seen anything at all. So I have not. I keep an eye on the market, but there hasn't really been anything like that really has the volume and momentum for me to sit back here again and trade it. And sometimes I may not be home. Sometimes I am home, so it just depends. But you're very talented. How do you learn? Most of it was experience, honestly. Most of it was, hey, did you trade forex? No, I did not. I trade stocks only. Most of it was honestly experience, guys. I mean, a lot of people when they start learning stocks, they want to take the shortcut and find somebody who gives them alerts or just stuff like that. And I didn't do any of that. I never signed up for any alerts, Chad. I never signed up for uh, even a course. A course are helpful if you find it from the right people, but I never did a course. I looked up YouTube. I saw what are stocks, how do stocks move, support and resistance lines, basic, things of how to navigate Thinkorswim, candles forming, stuff like that, basic. And then I just watched the market every day. I just sat here for an hour and a half, watched the first minute of the first hour of the market open, and then you don't have to be super smart. You don't have to be super intelligent. You don't have to have like picture memory. You start recognizing things. You start saying, oh, a lot of times I see a big red here. It's probably gonna go down. A lot of times I see a big ask here. While it's not chipping. A lot of times I see this setup here. It works. A lot of times I see stocks like this. I don't expect anything. Like VRX. I've seen stuff like stocks like this do it all the time, and I'm not expecting this stock to absolutely just fly. I don't. I think this thing can easily grind up, grind down, and then eventually it will either fade, or if it starts holding over 250, 245, 50 area, then you can get a nice squeeze. If you get some of these shorts up to be here, then you can get the squeeze up here. But from down here, it's probably not going to do it. But just really all experience, so that's why I tell everybody, I mean, if you want to get into stocks, first things first, open a broker account, start watching the market. You can trade paper money or not, but just watch the market. V. And I had that tough loss the other day with the direct offering, but I'll show you guys my recent 30 days again so you guys can see it right here. This loss was definitely unavoidable. I couldn't do anything, but I made it all back now and I'm back in the green. So for the last 30 days, up 10 grand. Pretty consistently. Today by far one of the lowest days, but that 2K loss there definitely kind of messed me up for a little bit, but I'm back on track. That was an unfortunate moment, but couldn't do anything about it, so forgot about it, came back stronger, and now I'm back in the green, back in the all-time highs. Always hitting all-time highs in my account, always. Man, PRVB just doesn't stop. PRVB just doesn't stop. Check run. Yeah. What do y'all think of Carnival Cruise Lines or Carnival Corp? As a long term or as a day trade? Today, nothing. Long term, I don't know. You'd have to wait for it to pop down a little bit. The only thing, oh, I was gonna say the only support I see on this one is down to like, why is it not? This was a double bottom on the daily. 825 was a double bottom on the daily. This could have been a good buy. But these are hard, it's like you have to pick a stock and watch that stock every day, and then there's no way I could get track of this one and everything else. But if you look on the daily, you have a nice double bottom down there where you were using it as support. You fell under it, you reclaimed it, and this was the bounce of it right here. You could see all these people here definitely saw that. Rome C's got Hood on his long-term portfolio from 860. Oh my god, I did miss this one. It literally hit my trend line and it literally flagged where I wanted it to. Oh well. BA almost to 155 as well. Here it is again. The other one that Robin called out. We mentioned 155 could be possible. It's going there. Not my bread and butter, so I let it go. I went to sleep, King. I want to as well. I might not take another trade. I don't think I'm gonna take another trade. I don't think anything's gonna pop up. So I'm just here talking to you guys. I'll probably hang out for another 10, 15 minutes, up to 10, and then I might call it. Might be the earliest time I've called it. Let me see how long I've been streaming for. An hour and a half. So it'll be the earliest I've ended a stream. But with today's market, I think that's the right thing to do. I probably would have walked away by now if I wasn't streaming and just kept an eye on the market throughout the day. But so far, I don't see anything. So I guess if you guys really I'm joking, bro, but you're still the best. No, I'm not joking, bro. I want to go back to sleep. I do want to go back to sleep. What else was I gonna say? If you guys are interested in learning, go ahead and shoot me a DM. I have a course available for you guys. I can give you guys a discount as well. If you guys want to really learn all the stuff that I teach, all the way that I trade, I can give you guys a discount to my course. Are you asking Tesla had some news? No, I don't know why it's rallying up like this. 217.58 again. There's that same dip on this one. I think Tesla is so close to the 52-week lows, it's trying to hold off as much as possible. SPY is a little bit lower from those low, a little bit higher from those lows, so it's got some room. But Tesla is like just $15 off of the lows, so people are trying to hold this up. As if it breaks those lows, this thing might free fall for a while. So I bet people are just trying to keep it up. I am getting kind of a headache though. I get headaches all the time. Not feeling too good. It is. I've gone before, and my eyesight is not bad. Like I think when I went, just because I was having some eye problems and staring at screens does help, and so I went to the doctor, and not that I had like perfect vision, but it almost seemed like he was like, bro, why are you here? Your vision is fine. He was like, no, you're good. You don't need any prescription. You don't need anything. I think I even asked him if like blue light glasses really help, and he just was kind of like not really giving me an answer. Like not necessarily scientifically proven, but some people says it helps, some people says it doesn't. So I really didn't know. What's up, Bradley Rogers? Traders going for gap fill on the SPY. TQQ is a good stock to trade. You can trade it off the overall market, and you can load up more on these than the other stocks. DIA, SPY, definitely cheaper and get better moves. If SPY pulls up to 373, I will definitely try to look for, 373.9, almost 374. That is the previous, that is the low of pre-market. So if SPY pulls up to that level, I honestly might want to short. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's see. Let's look at SPY options. What is today? Tomorrow's Friday. Monday is the 7th. Let's do like a Wednesday next week. Oh my gosh, they're so expensive. How about Monday next week? Choose. Why are they so expensive? What is this thing at? A blue. I think my monitors have it. Right? Monitors usually have it. SPY up to 374. I think that's a short. I think SPY retesting the low of that pre-market might be a short. Where's the gap on the daily though? Let me look at that. Because we definitely gapped down. I guess it's probably going to be close to that 374. Gap closes at 374. 374.75. I do think if SPY closes that gap, we could get that next leg down. So that may be what we're trying to do. If you don't mind me asking, how much do you trade with annually? How much do you make with trading annually, and how often do you trade? Somebody got in on SPY 371. Nice, good dip by there. I trade every day at 2 hours a day. And I am red today. I really have not seen anything. KHH. What about you, man? Did you trade anything? I'm down like $100 though, so it's really small. Bradley, cheers to being a millionaire at 60 years old. That's all you got to do, man. You put a little bit of money into SPY every month, you'll be a millionaire at 65. Anybody play the Powerball? Anybody do the Powerball? A billion, 1.3 or 1.03 or something like that? Does anybody in here do that? I mean, we're basically gamblers, right? If we like the stock market, we're basically gamblers, right? I hate when people say stock market is gambling, bro. You like blackjack because you know it can be beat. You got 0 from your Powerball ticket yesterday, so somebody played it. Dang it, I was hoping one of you guys got it so you can give me some. I was hoping some of you guys won it or something. And then you were like, you know what, Juan, you're the best teacher ever. I have enough money so I don't need a day trade, but you taught me everything you know. You taught me everything that I know. I flipped the corner and I'm making money now, so I'm just gonna pay you back. Here's $10 million for uh for being such an awesome person and doing this all for free. I look at the Powerball as placing a bet when you know full well the odds against you are 8 trillion to 1. Hey, 8 trillion to 1, but somebody always gets it. What's the population in the world? Does anybody have an idea of what even the guess of a population is in the world? I have no idea. I see it. I see it. SPY is the one that it goes up 374, maybe 375ish. I might look for a short. 7 billion. Wait, somebody said 7 billion. Somebody said 7. Wait, that's a weird way to write 7 billion. Argent Trader. Is that 7 billion? Okay, 2 people on YouTube said 9 billion. Is this off the top of your guys' head? Like you just guys all said pretty close numbers? Population of the world 2021 7.8 billion. Tesla bounce could be another squeeze. I don't know, man. All of these are looking pretty shorty for me. A lot of you guys are commenting. BA, Robin still saying that 155 hit on BA, nice. PRB, what is the chart I don't like? Well, for one, is straight up. Like, this thing is just straight up, no pullbacks at all. I mean, you could count this maybe as a pullback, maybe this tiny candle is a pullback, maybe this is a little bit of another flag pullback, but it's, it's going up, no pullbacks, and it's still kind of low volume. This is one of those where it's low volume and it's been up on the day a lot, that any moment this thing can drop down pretty fast. And it's not giving me clean entries, so I could scalp this, but if I'm going to take something with pretty aggressive size, I can't scalp it on some of these moves that it's up already, 40 cents and then flagging 40 cents above a little bit of a cliff. And then again here, if it flags here and drops down, boom, could drop down 30, 40 cents again. Same thing here, could drop down 30, 40 cents. And overall volume is okay for the stock, but it's still pretty low on the day. 42,000 some of these candles, 98, 200, that's okay. 100 is okay, 200 is okay, 300 is good, 95, 83, that's ish. It's not one that it's going to absolutely rip. It's not one that's going to squeeze. If just by looking at the chart, this is not one that's gonna squeeze or take off. Examples of the ones, the kind of charts that I like to see and trade is gonna be Sun. That's one that I can think of off the back of my head recently that there was really good action, and I can show you what I do like. It's not gonna do something like this. You see how this is, puts in a like, flag, that's a good entry. Puts in a like, flags, that's another good entry. Puts in a like, kind of a small flag, puts in a like, another dip, and then this one actually squeezes, right? And look at the volume on this thing, 600,000, 1.1 million, 1,700,000, 1.2 million, 1.5 million, 700,000. I mean, the lowest candle on this chart has 400,000 volume. That's a whole different ball game. This is stocks that are gonna squeeze. This is stocks that are gonna go, 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 go. And then if you get these flags on these here, that's where with that much volume, you can take share size, not get slippage, not get delayed fills. You can take that in and out pretty quick. 10K shares, 5K shares, whatever you guys play it with. Good dips here, good dip there, and actually takes off. And this one did it twice, back to back. Here's the day before. Look at it. Puts in a like, flags. That would have been a break-even losing trade. Puts in a like, flags, break-even losing trade. But then again, boom, flag, 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 flag. This thing just constantly rips, flag, rips, flag, rips, flag, rips, flag, rips. That's not PRVB. PRVV is grind, 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 grind. Look at the difference in chart. Grind, 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 I don't like that. Oh, dude, that's a burger from where, though? You're not even gonna get some fries with that, dude. You don't even get fries or a drink with that burger, FOMO Sapien. You're gonna have to go buy it off of the McDonald's $1 menu, bro. You might have enough after taxes, too. From the street carts. Sir Clive, nice trading, good risk management. Thank you, Sir Clive. Welcome back, man. I hadn't seen you in a long time. How'd you do today, man? What did you trade? What'd you do? How'd you do? Green, red, break even, no trades. Today was a no trade day. If you didn't take a trade, absolutely perfect. Clay McAllister, just curious, what is it about? Okay, awesome. So I kind of just explained it, yeah. Which one, Robin? He. Was there good stocks or not? Nope, not today. Hood looks good, a little late. I almost took a trade here on Hood, but I wish I would have known Hood earnings before I saw this one today. I would have had definitely a bullish bias on this one. I saw the daily and it was tucking under that $11, $12 range down here, and I was like, ugh, I don't like this. But after it broke out of that daily flat top, we knew this one could get a run. So looking at the daily on this one here, let me show you guys what I'm looking at. You know, look at this flat top here, right? Right here, kind of 1160-ish level there, and you're still making higher highs on the stock, so it's kind of making a big old rising wedge. And it kind of looked like it broke out to me here and then tucked back down, tucked back down, tucked back down. So coming into today, I was like, I don't like this. Under that 1160 is gonna definitely be a bear territory down here. But I totally didn't realize that it had earnings and it did better than expected or something like that. So after breaking that 11.6 again, 11.6 level, which is this line right here, you could have taken some ads down there as a flag, and then this thing would have opened up, and then again chase some of these dips on this one. Now that you know the daily is opening up. Good job, StarClive. I'm small red today, but literally tiny red compared to the last few days. So I'm happy with the outcome today, especially with what we saw. I don't know that I'm gonna take another trade. I'm happy with this result here. You know, it's oh frick. You know, a little bit of a red day. $200 red. No, $100 red, right? Journal. $100 red, but 400 yesterday. 850, 950, 560, 750. I'm okay with this, even if it ruins my chances of getting an all green month, which has absolutely never happened to me. I almost had it last month, but didn't. So I'm okay with a small red day today. And still up, I think 2K this week, so I'll take that. I'll take that. I am down $100 today, wild boy. $100. Hold on, is there a way to trade without money, like a practice account? Yeah, paper trading. Paper trading, well, it's money, but it's fake money, so same thing. KHHHK03. I would still recommend open a TD Ameritrade account, which is what I use. Thinkorswim is the platform to TD Ameritrade broker, and you can trade paper money. So you can do exactly everything that I do in real time with paper money, and it's all fake. Thanks for that explanation on PRV. No, no problem. And that's just, and it's also overall on the day, you know, we had VRX flush, we had AFIB flush, we had RIG flush, we had COMS flush, we had LACE opened up flush. I think there was like 5 or 6 stocks at one point we were looking at, and all of them flushed. And then PRBB shows up, and it's like, you know, are my chances really good that this one's going to open up and rip? Probably not. But here it's actually setting up a nice 5-minute flag now. Only reason why I say that is because it's actually flagging now. Here, that's a better pullback than all of this. And look at this volume on the 5-minute time frame. That is interesting right there. It is pretty extended, but that is interesting. If I saw this here, 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 100% I would have taken it. But that right there, look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Less volume. That's telling me less sellers in the stock, less action through a breakdown below, which means it could still hold and then get that pop up. Looks like shorts on VRX finally got their way. That stock was so heavy. Guys, if you want to learn, if you guys are new here, if you guys want to learn about level 2 or just how I manage a trade that is not really working in my favor to avoid a losing trade, go ahead and check out my recap today. Not my recap, my live streaming today. I have them all on YouTube. By the way, Blair, that one from yesterday, I put it up. I tried doing it from my phone when I was away because I was out playing sports. And I tried doing it from my phone when I remembered, and then at that point when I tried it, it doesn't let me switch it on my phone, so I had to do it on the computer, so I switched it today. That's my bad. But today, there was a trade that I took on VRX through this area. I don't know if it was here or if it was here, but the walls on the level 2 kept restacking, were not chipping, and I decided to get out of that trade there, made $100 and then absolutely flushed after I got out. So you guys go look at that video. I mean, it's on YouTube. You guys will see how I'm using that level 2, calling out the numbers. You can even slow down YouTube videos. I know when I say it live and normal speed, it's kind of fast. But you guys can slow it down, play it slower speed, and then see exactly that I'm calling out the same numbers on the level 2. Even though they're flashing fast, I'm seeing them. Sympathy plays, yeah. As far as today, guys, honestly, my head is kind of getting worse just staring at charts right now. I don't think I'm going to find another trade. If I wanted to play anything, honestly, I was looking at SPY short 374, which looks like it got up to 374 and already turning back. This is where I would have wanted to take that short 379, 373.9, but didn't quite get up there. VRAX pulled down. I don't know that there's going to be anything else today. I'm okay with a red day. I don't really aim for all green months anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. But I don't see anything, so I'm probably gonna call it here. If you guys have any questions, you guys know where to find me. If you guys are still trading and do see something pop up, just comment there on the Discord. I'll still be around. I'll take a peek at the stocks and see if I see anything. But other than that, I'm probably gonna head out. Thank you guys all for watching. I'll probably make a recap today, but I'll probably make it super quick. You know, it's gonna be a pretty boring recap. But you guys can still check it out anyways. Other than that, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. You guys have a good day. Today's a really slow day, so do not try to force trades, even if you're red or if you're green. You know, if you see a good setup, take it. But other than that, then just come back tomorrow and see if we get some more action. You guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys later. And hopefully you guys lock in a good green day today. Appreciate it, Juan. Thank you, Christopher. Ape Trade said, F you, Juan. Bro, you always get off for me. What are you doing? You always get out of here early. Have a great day, Juan. Thank you, Chicago Trader. Ape Trades, you get out of here. Rome, later, Juan and Traders. Later, all of you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow.